I wanna see the light.
Hey YouTube, and welcome back to my channel. So today's video, I thought I would do just like a general update of the past few weeks. It's been a while since I last did a YouTube video for many reasons. So the last one you saw was my pull-up video. They've been going quite well actually. I haven't actually been doing normal pull-ups, I've been doing chin-ups because of my shoulder and it just feels better doing chin-ups. So I've just been progressing those and they've been going really, really well. But yeah, I just thought I'd do like a general update, like an overview, just to kind of give you like a insight of how things are going. And just kind of tell you how my mindset is, my physical health and everything like that. So firstly, the reason I haven't made a video is because my mental health hasn't been that great over the past few weeks. Obviously recovery is incredibly hard, and I knew it was going to be hard, and you kind of can't convince yourself that it's going to be easy because it's not. If it was easy, everyone would do it, do you know what I mean? So yeah, I have been struggling with like body image, accepting myself, getting bigger, because I'm so used to being that little girl that's like, I was an anorexic girl, like you are skinny, even though you may not think it, do you know what I mean? It's seeing the lower number on the scale, and it's seeing people like saying to you, oh, you're so skinny and all this, that sort of stuff. And now I'm getting things like, oh yeah, the scale's going up. And I know I'm not focusing on the scale like that, but like, yeah, the scale is going up, that is a factor. People are saying to me, oh, you look so healthy now. And then I've had a few comments of people saying, oh yeah, you've gained weight. And it's really hard to deal with. It is really hard. And especially when people say it in that abrupt way, like some people don't understand this disorder and they will just say it as it is. And it's like, whoa, okay. Thanks. And I hope they don't mean it in a mean way. Hannah knows they don't, but the anorexia Hannah's like, oh, do you know what I mean? So yeah, that's been really difficult. But as you know, I switched coaches at the beginning of quarantine, and I switched to Callum Raystrict, and he's from the Muscle Mentors. And when I told you this in the video about explaining this, I said that he is amazing, and I stand by that. He is absolutely incredible. It's my 10th week with him now, and I've made the most amount of progress that I've ever made throughout my time in doing bodybuilding. The main thing that he really focuses on for me is getting rid of any stressors. So anything that causes stress to me, anything that worries me, makes me anxious, because he knows that I am a very stressful person, and obviously stress is not good if you want to build muscle. So he's got rid of me tracking my steps, so I don't track my steps anymore, tracking vegetables. I have 2 rest days a week, so that's obviously good for recovery. That is hard for me, like today is a rest day, and I do find rest days really, really hard, because during quarantine, obviously I'm on my own, so it makes me realise how much I'm on my own. But I just try and keep myself busy, so I'll go for like a nice long walk, I'll do cleaning, I'll do tidying, I'll do some cooking, I'll just do like, go do a bit of food shopping, just stuff like that, just to keep myself busy on rest days. In terms of my training plan is I have 3 lower body days and 2 upper body days, and then 2 rest days. So Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, lower, upper, lower, rest day Thursday, lower, upper, rest day Sunday. So yeah, that's how the week goes, and I absolutely love the training. It's just been getting better and better and better. I've been getting stronger every single session. Obviously every session you're not going to be like, oh yeah, making PBs, but like you generally make that progressive overload every single session. And I've actually surprised myself with how much I've progressed. I can now do press-ups. I'll actually insert a clip right here. Yeah, they need a bit of work, but you know, we're getting there. But I can do 2 sets of 8 now. And at the beginning of quarantine, I couldn't even do 1. So pull-ups and press-ups during quarantine. I mean, how bad is quarantine really? I mean, basically the gyms are still closed in the UK, because I'm saying about quarantine. Yeah, most of the world, they've kind of like opened their gyms, but the UK is still closed. But I did wake up this morning and there was news updates everywhere saying that the Prime Minister is actually thinking about giving the green light to opening gyms. So that has made me like, I'm so excited. I can't wait. I literally just can't wait. As soon as I get in that gym, literally, I'm gonna run in and like hug the cable machine, and I'm gonna be like, I'm not leaving. I'm gonna like probably like cry with happiness. So yeah, I'm really excited about that. So just counting down the days. But don't get me wrong, home training, I've actually, like I said, I've made progress and my training has actually improved. So I generally think it has been like a godsend because I've had no distractions, I've really just focused, and because we've been limited, we've had to make everything really, really count, even more so because we are limited. And I was determined to not go backwards or to not just maintain. I was determined to keep progressing because that's me. I never ever stop, and I think I have. I hope I'm right. I hope I'm not just, some days, you know, when you see the progress, and then some days when you're in a bad mood, you're like, no, I haven't. But I think I have. I think I have. So yeah, training is amazing. So in terms of my food, obviously before I was with Callum, at the beginning, very, very beginning of quarantine, when I was on my own, I said in one of my videos that I wasn't going to be eating in a surplus. I said I was going to stick at maintenance. Soon as I got with Callum, he completely changed that, put me straight into a surplus. Yeah, I knew that was going to happen because he knows what's best, and I'm trusting my coach, I'm trusting the process. Callum knows exactly what he's doing, and I actually am kind of happy that he did put me in that surplus. So I've been in a surplus, and food has been increasing because obviously where I've been gaining more muscle, gaining more weight, I just need that more food, and now we're getting back to more normality. My expenditure is more, so food is just going up, which is fine. I'm just doing it, it's fine. I now incorporate intra-workouts into my sessions. That's like liquid calories, so I have EAAs, creatine and cyclodextrin in a drink, and that really helps my sessions, helps me push for longer. I don't know whether it's like placebo or psychological, but it works, so you know, it's doing something, so I'm all for that. I'm still working. I've been working over this period, the whole period, and there's people starting to come back now, and I think things are starting to get back to normality, and that does help because this quarantine has really, really tested me and millions of other people in this world. But yeah, the one thing that I have really been struggling with is my mental health. It's just there's been times where I've really felt like giving up, just really like giving up, because it's just really hard. It's the body image thing and all the like nitty gritty comments and stuff like that. It's just, and I knew that was going to happen. I knew it was, and you think you're prepared for it, but you're never prepared for it. You never are, because like you never are, because you don't know it's the unknown of what's going to come, and you never know what message is going to pop up, what you're going to see in the mirror that day, what mood you're going to be in that day, and it's just hard. But in terms of like general health, my hands, we have progress. So the actual cure that I found, so I want to say thank you for all the people that sent me all the things about hand creams and everything like that. Like, thank you so much. But the one thing that I actually found, it's really, really simple. So over the years, I've been using like, you know, like liquid pump hand soap that you buy. I've been using that, thinking, you know, it's fine. And I thought, I'm gonna like switch up my soap and see what makes a difference. And I've switched to like barred soap, so like Imperial Leather or like Dove soaps, you know, like the bars. Changed my hands within a day, literally. So I think it's like the chemicals that they use in like the pump soap. So my hands are better, which is so nice. I can actually like show my hands in public and not be like, oh yeah, I haven't got the lurgy, like I've got normal hands now. So yeah, that makes me really happy. In terms of like my hormones and my menstrual cycle, I still don't have a menstrual cycle. I'm just waiting for that to come, but I am actually on some hormone replacement therapy at the moment. I'm not going to go into detail because that's kind of like personal and stuff, but yeah, I'm trialing that at the moment to see if that's going to kind of like boost things, help things along the way with that. My bones, I had my last bone scan in December and it was severe osteoporosis in December. And and I know it's really bad, I'm not going to dwell on it, I can't change it, like, well, I can change it, so that's what I'm trying to do. The cures that I think are the best for bone health are nutrition, eating a really good solid diet and getting all your macronutrients and micronutrients in, weight training because that strengthens bone density, rest, recovery, and also vitamin D, which I take, and calcium. So all those together, I'm just hoping that I can improve my bones, and the only time I will know if I am doing that is when I have a next bone scan, which I don't know when it is yet, but I will keep you updated on that. And in terms of, like, I've had a few people asking me, like, when are you competing, when do you plan on competing? To be honest, me and Callum haven't actually set a date yet, because the first thing that Callum said to me is that you've got a lot of growing to do, and I know that. I look at all the other athletes and I think I'm nowhere near their level, and Callum's not going to let me get on stage until I'm ready, because what is the point? What's the point of getting on stage, losing, and then feeling bad? Do you know what I mean? So he wants to get me on stage when I've got the best possible chance of winning. So there's no set plans yet. We're literally just playing it week by week, seeing how my physique is developing. If I suddenly have like a major development and progress, he's gonna be like, right, we will start to set a date, and I will keep you updated on that. But at this moment in time, there is no set date, because I do have a lot of growing to do in terms of muscle, and I'm just gonna keep pushing hard, trusting the process, not overthinking things, not trying to keep my stress levels down, sleeping well, recovering well, training hard, hitting my macros every single day, and just sticking to that plan and just ticking boxes every single day, because that's my advice for anyone who does have a coach. What your coach gives you is what your coach has set you, and is that's the plan, and there's no point veering from that plan or questioning the plan or doing something different and just questioning things. You just stick to the plan and just trust it, just trust that process. Like, you have to stick at something for a good amount of time to give it a chance, do you know what I mean? And if it doesn't work after a good amount of time, then fair enough, but you need to give it a good chance and stick to that process. And that's what I'm doing. I'm trusting what my coach has given me, because Callum is in my opinion, one of the best coaches in the whole world. So how can I question it? He's got so much experience and he knows what is right for me. He's done it. He's done it with multiple clients. He's had so many successes and he's got that reputation. And I know, and even just speaking to him in my check-ins, I'm like, how he speaks and how he explains things. It's like he's got a fountain of knowledge. Like, he just knows so much. And I just feel this is the most confident I've ever felt in my future now, and the only thing that I need to just work on, as said, is my mental health and trying to accept myself in this new body, in this new growing phase, and just trust that process. That is the words of today, trust the process. So yeah, that is my general update. If you've got any more questions you want to ask me about anything, I think I've kind of covered everything. You know when you get on camera and you kind of forget what you want to go through? I think I've covered everything. But yeah, thank you all for your amazing comments on my Instagram and everything like that. It really means the world. It keeps me going, it keeps me motivated, and I ain't stopping, guys. I ain't stopping. So if you did like this video, please give it a big thumbs up. And if you're new to my channel, please subscribe, and I'll catch you in the next one. Bye, guys.